What a whirlwind the last couple of days was, guys. Sunday morning, I just wanted to wake up, go to church with my family, drink some coffee, watch the birds chirp. None of that was happening. Candles were raining down. Everything was down 10, 20, 30, 40%. Bitcoin dropping, Ethereum dropping, the bigger YouTubers cheating out. Everyone's quitting. Bitcoin is going to zero. And Turbo was not immune to it. Turbo dropped down to 0.003. But then Monday morning, we wake up, clean the sleep out of our eyes, and the market seems to have rebounded a little bit. Is this a dead cat bounce, or is the market really turning around? Was this just a shakeout, or was this really the beginning of the end of the bull market, guys? In this video, I want to go over all the price action over the last few days. I want to go over what the Turbo team is doing and also have an announcement for everyone in the Turbo Toad community that I think y'all will be extremely excited to hear, guys. We're going to get into everything Turbo and more. But first, I want to welcome you back to Freeman Finance and Crypto, where if it makes money, it makes sense, guys. From the bottom of my heart, I am truly grateful for every single one of you. But if you're not subscribed, please pause the video, hit subscribe, hit that bell notification. Now let's get into the video. I just want to say, when everyone was panicking, people leaving the market, the Turbo community was not. The Turbo community was engaging on X, bull posting, rating things, saying this is not over. The best meme coin of all time will rise again. And I love giving back to the Turbo community and participate any which way I can. And this brings me to the announcement. There will be more to come, but this was the AMA I did with Turbo back at the end of June. Everyone seemed to love it, and I had a wonderful time doing it and engaging with the community. But we have another AMA coming up. I will be hosting an AMA this Friday on Turbo's page. We're going to have some very special guests that I think all of you will enjoy this. So everyone from the Turbo Toad community, come out, bring your questions, and be excited. But I know I sure am. But we're going to have an official announcement coming soon from the Turbo Toad X page. So just stay tuned for all that. Like I said, I love you all. I really appreciate everything y'all have done for me. Changed my life. I never thought it would be like this with YouTube. But guys, when we look at Turbo the Toad, currently sitting at 0.004127, $266 million market cap. But we see some life after that big dump. Is it over? Is this a dead cat bounce, or are we coming back? Well, let's look into the overall market first. When we look at meme coins, if anything, Turbo actually gained ground in the overall rankings with market cap. It's currently sitting at 216. But what does this mean? I mean, when we look at this, I mean, golly, it dropped a lot, right, guys? Well, let's just do a little refresher of everything we have been through with Turbo as of the last big pump. The last big pump, it was up about 8x, 7 or 8x. And since then, we're down about at the lows of about 75%, 70%. But what has happened? If we really take a look at this, it kind of looks like we've got a double bottom forming right here. And it's really, really a good sign what we have reversed to. And this is very healthy. This was not a big God candle impulse. This was a steady climb up. It came back down, tested the line, came back up, and now we are consolidating right here. So I'll tell y'all exactly what I think is going on in the markets. I do think we are headed towards some bad fiscal times across the entire world. I think unemployment is going up. I think that there is a lot of pain that will cause the Fed to cut interest rates. But when this happens, it is normally very bad for the market. People get scared. And in the end, it does end up leading to the big R word, but not before a big, big pump, a big send off. And that's what I think will happen. Probabilities of a rate cut in the September meeting is 100%, with a almost 70% chance of it being a 50 basis point cut. That is a very big cut, which is equivalent, 50 basis points is equivalent to 0.5 of a percent. So when we look at this, Turbo definitely can, and I believe it will pass this previous all-time high. Now, just remember, guys, none of this is ever financial advice. I'm got slightly adhesion and loves finance, but when we take a look at it, I could see between now and the election, Turbo blow past this previous all-time high and set record highs. I could see this happen for the entire cryptocurrency market. I could see Bitcoin touching 90 to 100K, having a sell off at 100K. I think Ethereum will probably get stopped somewhere between 3,300 and 3,500. But I definitely think Caspa will get up to 30 or 40 cents before everything has a real big retracement, because I think it is inevitable. But I do think we've got one last hoorah here for the meme coins this cycle, and I couldn't be more bullish on the future. Guys, I want to know, how did you react during this time when the candles were coming in red and everything looked like it was going to zero? Did you sell? A lot of people did. I seen some very, very big influence saying they were de-risking and getting out of the market. But I want to show y'all one more thing. And I heard this on an AMA with somebody else, but this person said they are more afraid of the upside than the downside. And that is extremely, extremely true for me as well. I only invest money that I can afford to lose. And I always say that never invest more than you could comfortably afford to lose. So, with that being said, I am more scared of selling and Turbo going to 15 cents, 20 cents, 50 cents, like I truly believe it can, than it going to zero. If it goes to zero, I can live with myself. I gave it a chance. If I miss out on life-changing gains for my family and I could not, guys. But as always, the Turbo team is extremely active on X. They have a very, very, very great team. As you can see, in times of market turbulence, we stand strong together. Never underestimate the power of people united by a common goal. And this is really cool. It's like in the United States, if you only knew market trends fade, but unity remains. The markets are crashing. And this is an exact summary of what I experienced on Sunday. The market was tumbling, but the Turbo community was here solid as ever. And that is an exact reason why I love it. I believe we do have some very big exchange listings coming. We're just currently in a downtrend in the market. So whether it's Binance, Qcoin, Coinbase, whoever it is, they're buying these tokens off the market, just like you and I. So why would they list it right here? There may be a short-term pump up, but it won't be something sustained. If they buy at these levels and then Turbo gets right next to that all-time high, like let's say 0.009, right by that all-time high, and then you hear Binance list it, Kraken list it. You hear these big names. Next thing you know, people run to that, flooding to buy it. And next thing you know, the price skyrockets. They sell the tokens they purchased to their customers, and you and I get our bags pumped because we have been long-term Turbo holders, guys, and that's why I love it. My favorite meme coin of all time. I am extremely biased, and I don't apologize for it, guys. But let me know, how did you handle the previous economic downturn, and what do you think is coming? Are you excited for the next AMA coming up on Friday, and who all could the special guest be? Let me know who you'd like to see, guys. Watch this video up above, and if you're not a part of the Freeman and Finance family, subscribe. I love you all.